Hi artists, it's Miss Lori and I'm happy to see you back in our shared virtual art studio. Today we're going to start learning about collage, and the best way to learn about something is to do it. But what is collage? Before we talk about what collage is, I want you to watch this wonderful, fun book. You'll probably have some ideas about what collage is when you're done watching it. Let's Make Rabbits by Leo Leonelli. Let's Make Rabbits, a fable by Leo Leonelli. Good morning, said the scissors to the pencil. What should we do today? Let's make rabbits, said the pencil. So they went to work. The pencil drew a rabbit, and out of scraps of brightly colored paper, the scissors made one too. Immediately, the two rabbits were best of friends. But it wasn't long before they were hungry. After looking in vain for something to eat, they called the pencil and the scissors. We're hungry, they said. So the pencil drew a carrot, and the scissors made one too. The rabbits ate the carrots with joy. And then, with their tummies full, they went to sleep. When they woke up, they were hungry again. And again they called the pencil and the scissors. Pencil, scissors, we're hungry. But this time no one came. They looked all over, even outside of the page. Till suddenly they saw a big orange carrot. That carrot is real, said the scissors rabbit. How do you know? Asked the pencil's rabbit. It has a shadow, the scissors rabbit replied. Here's the shadow. We'll eat it anyway, the hungry rabbits decided. They sank their teeth into the tasty carrot, and in no time it had disappeared, greens and all. Look, said the pencil rabbit. Look, we have shadows too. We are real, they both exclaimed, and happily they hopped away. So, the rabbit that the pencil made is called a drawing, and the rabbit that the scissors made is called collage. It's a collaged rabbit. We'll be making collages today too. If you have scissors, we'll talk about how to use them. But if you don't have scissors, don't worry. We'll be learning how to tear paper to get shapes that we like. What is a shape? When a dot goes for a walk, it makes a line. When a line meets itself, it makes a shape. Here I've made a free-form shape. Now I'm going to make a geometric shape. That's a shape that I can easily describe to you with a word like square or circle or triangle or octagon or rectangle. Here are some geometric shapes. If you have scissors, let's talk about the best way to hold them. So your scissors will have usually a smaller circle and a larger oval. And your thumb, this is your thumb, goes in the smaller circle. And 2 or 3 of your other fingers, including your index finger, this finger, go in around the oval. Then you don't hold your scissors like this to cut on the side. It's not so great. You want to hold your scissors up and down so your thumbnail is pointing up at the ceiling or the sky. Then you put your elbow by your side and you take your scissors and you have a lot of freedom to cut. That's not a shape you could easily describe to someone. There's my free-form shape. And here I'm cutting a geometric shape. This one's kind of a square. Free-form geometric. What if you don't have scissors? You take your 2 thumbs, mine is a little dirty from paint, and you put them around paper. See how I'm holding it? My thumbs are together, and you can tear shapes in between your thumbs, just little tears at a time. So I'm tearing it around, and it takes practice. It's not easy to do. But before we tear shapes, let's talk about our supplies, especially paper. If you have construction paper, use it. If you don't have construction paper, gather some papers from around your house. It could be paper bags, wrapping paper, different color envelopes or catalogs, junk mail, any of the things you have that are made of paper that you can use to make art. When you do two pieces together, it's exciting. You can make things touch and become bigger shapes, one shape together, or you can make them separate. Today, we're gonna do a very special kind of placement. We're gonna make all the shapes separate. Separate means not touching. Why do I want to keep them separate? It's just the way we're gonna do the composition this week. And notice they start to make up little shape stories as you put them on. I'm just having so much fun making my shape collage, my separate shape collage today. Now it's time to glue things down. I have a glue stick. You could use regular glue, like white glue or glue stick. I'm gonna move this over and remember where things are. And I took a piece of scrap paper and I'm turning something over. And the best way to glue these shapes is around the edges. You don't really need to glue the whole thing, just around the edges, and then find the placement, because the placement was important. Notice that I'm pressing around the edges. And if you want to put on really small pieces, there's a different way to glue. See how small that piece is? Instead of gluing the back of it, once I know where I want to put it, I can put the glue on the paper first and then just lay it on top. That's kind of an easier way to do tiny pieces. Here I am finishing it with all small pieces. Do you notice that they're all separate? None of them are touching. I'm done. When you're done, upload it to your Google Classroom file. For fun, you could put it on your class Padlet as well.